Imagine coming back home from a combat deployment, only to find out your own house, your private residence, was rented out to strangers. Without your permission, by the Homeowners Association. That's exactly what happened to me. I'm a U.S. Army Staff Sergeant, and when I deployed overseas, I left my home locked up tight. The HOA was supposed to watch over the neighborhood, not profit off my property. But what they did crossed every legal and moral boundary. This is the story of how my entire platoon helped me take back my house, and gave the HOA a taste of real military justice. I live in a quiet neighborhood governed by an HOA. When I first bought the place, I didn't think much of it, just some community rules, landscaping regulations, and neighborhood meetings I never had time for. Before I deployed, I submitted all the necessary paperwork, informing the HOA of my deployment, ensuring they knew the house would be unoccupied, and authorizing only one trusted friend to occasionally check on it. I even installed cameras and had utilities paused. No one, not even my family, was to enter that home unless it was an emergency. But the HOA saw an empty home and decided it was a money-making opportunity. A few months into deployment, I get a message from a neighbor, "Hey, just saw someone moving into your house. Everything okay?" I froze. I pulled up my security feed, offline. I called my buddy to check on the place, locked out. That's when I knew something was seriously wrong. I had to go through my chain of command to get emergency leave. The situation back home, classified as compromised property. When I got back, jet-lagged, pissed, still in uniform, I found someone living in my home. A couple, with kids, and the lease, signed by the HOA president. I tried to be civil. I knocked, explained who I was. They were confused and said, "We rented this house from the HOA. 6-month lease, paid deposit and everything." I couldn't believe it. I called the HOA. No answer. I showed the renters my deed, my orders, my deployment paperwork, and then, I called a lawyer. But even better, I called my platoon. Within 2 days, I had 10 soldiers fly in on their own dime. Veterans, active duty friends, brothers. We didn't bring weapons, we brought paperwork, uniforms, cameras. We stationed ourselves around the house, explaining to neighbors what was happening. We documented everything: HOA bylaws, rental laws, military protections under the SCRA, Service Members Civil Relief Act. We got local media involved. We held a press conference on my lawn. And when the HOA president finally showed up, let's just say, he didn't look so smug standing in front of 3 MPs and a JAG officer. Turns out what the HOA did was not only unethical, it was criminal. They had no right to lease a private home they didn't own. They falsified documentation, broke into my house, reset my security system, and profited from illegal rent. Once my lawyer got hold of the case, and the military attorneys weighed in, it snowballed fast. Federal charges, civil lawsuits from other homeowners, and the couple living in my house. They sued the HOA too, for fraud. The president resigned. The HOA board was dismantled. The community voted to dissolve the entire association. And I got full compensation, plus damages. My house is mine again. The locks are changed. Security is tighter. But most of all, I learned never to trust an HOA without watching their every move. To other service members, know your rights. The SCRA exists for a reason. To HOAs, if you mess with someone who's deployed, expect consequences. This wasn't just about a house. This was about respect, about honor, about not letting petty bureaucrats profit while soldiers risk their lives. And to my platoon, brothers for life. This mission accomplished. United States.